Welcome back, my dearest friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy, tall war Attila, where we continue playing as Venedians. And we are in dire straits. We have been sacked. Oium garrison, under the commander Porga, has been completely annihilated. And the enemy has plundered 654 gold pieces. And sadly, that's all there is to it. And of course, we have more enemies than before. Not only the Rugians. The Rugians are not the only scourge of the Germano-Sarmatia province, but sadly, attrition also. Man lost 156. The Dragon Slayers, under the king himself. And famine is all over the place. -17. It's a sad thing, but building and raiding alone has done a huge problem for us. And the enemy is all over the place. At the moment, the Lugians, not the Rugians, with an R, are not our enemies, but they are in encampment stands. So that's a bit of a problem. But first, war declared. Rugians and Venedians. Stabbed in the back we were. The Battle of Oium, a decisive defeat, the severed heads and all that. Casualties 800 at 800, they lost 591 of 2,400, but with their enemy general dead, levels 1-star general. So there's a victory there. Also, the Oium has not been completely annihilated by the enemy. The thing is, we could immediately repair it. Well, immediately start repairing it or waiting out without wasting the money. And we'll immediately repair it because we need to give Venedig goat pants to be finished as fast as possible. This is a damaged building, but I could go for a complete repair. The problem arises that I might need a secondary army, and there can't be anything else but that. We have Parents' Glory, so research rate and public order +4, but due to the raids and all other stuff, we are in a bad situation. As you can see, -60 at the moment, but -30 going up. Instability, difficulty level alone give us bad mojo. Rating -6, religious differences, taxes, food, and all the good stuff. Banditry, devastation, characters, immigrants, and political situation. Our holy glory here is that military presence is in Germano-Sarmatia as a province of entirety, so King and his army are kind of upholding the public order of sorts. Buildings alone, and of course some characters and the religion also helps. So Oium pretty much fudged. We are building a village in Duna. It's over there, but the Geats will be coming. The Geats will be coming with their king, no less. Not the biggest unit, but Warriors of the Wolffather, they are called, which means they probably have the unique units to their starting positiones at the start of our world, like we do. Now the secondary problem is, of course, that we generally are fighting 3 factions. We have these giants of Hyperborea, called the Venedians, the Mongols themselves. They are raiding stance, they have steppe levy. Again, it's basically same as what we have in terms of levy. Some archers, a little bit better archers, 49 damage, and of course some mounted archers. Let's move on. War declared again. Venedians and Venedians raiding Polteskaya. There you go. Unseasonal condition. Germano-Sarmatia, good spring. This province experiencing unusual seasonal conditions. There you go, it's spring. we can actually see the effects of it. Good spring for 1 turn. Growth +3 and construction cost -15% for agricultural buildings province to each region. So that's good, I guess. I'm not building anything more in Duna. But what I will be doing is creating a new army, because that's what we need. Dragovit, our son. He will, or new. Is New our son or Dragovit? I think Dragovit is our, well, that is the son of King Dark. Dragovit, yeah. And New is also the son. Okay, Dragovit. Dragovit, statesman and heir. New. New, what I can do with you, my dear boy? What shall I do with you? Hey, Porga is still alive. Oh, he wasn't killed. Yes, he was. Well, he should have been killed. But Porga is still alive. We didn't lose Porga. Porga, you are a beast. And because you're an amazing beast, you fought well. Your unit has killed an enemy general. Companion you shall become. Thank you very much. We could put another companion with some influence, of course. We can go for Gnu. Again, personal influence, recruitment cost, wealth, and Gnu will be our, probably our main general, secondary general even. We shall see. We shall see. Again, Porga, you bad boy, stay as you are. Stay as you are. Let's first and foremost see who will be the next general, because it can be just anyone. It has to be a good general. Raise a force. Thank you. So Dragovit or Newf. He's a fighter, both are fighters. Unit experience, +1 for melee unit recruits. The weapon is no mere tool, but an extension of the very arm itself. Enables ability of Warcry. Brace. Warcry or Brace. Loyalty of 4 though on you. As our son, he is not that good. Well, good in terms that he's not loyal. He is not loyal. Has a 22 influence, zeal of 3-4, authority 3-3 on Dragovit, 3-3-4, relentless attacker. You know, in general, all of them cost 400 to recruit. So instead of our heir, we shall go with New, our son. He'll raise an army. Thank you very much. And he spawns right next to Oium, not in Oium. Go into Oium, thank you very much. Start recruiting some units. Skirmishers have proven to be of a use to us. A very much useful unit, I would say. Way better than the archers that we had, the naked archers. Again, missile damage is 90. Though not a huge chunk of ammunition, only of 4, but still. There is that. Of course, our basic level Levy Spearman, a little bit better, I would say, in terms of melee attack compared to the Mongol hordes, but there is that. 18 armor, 40 armor on step Levy, not even upgrade or anything. Medium spear infantry. Truly, they are way better in terms of armor than our own Slavic units. They're actually quite fancy, I would say. Quite fancy. Of course, this is light spear infantry, that's a medium spear infantry, so there is that. Demon, there is that. But, okay, you know, I can't now do anything with you, can I? No, yes, I should be. No, I can't actually do anything. I can't put you as a companion also. So why the hell not? Put you as a companion next turn. Hopefully everything goes fine. Porga and you guys are great, amazing. Porga survived the Battle of Oium. Amazing stuff right there. We're building a secondary army. Not much of a choice. As you can see, the income is going down. At the moment, the Roxalians are not the ones attacking us. They are not the problem. And I can't stay in Duna forever with a main force, considering that this force also is here. The Rivers of Blood, the guys that have fought now under General Odacer. I would like to capture or kill him, but considering they do have some forces also here and no king in sight, their main king, that could be an issue. For the warriors of the Wolffather, for the Geats themselves, they will need quite a bit to get to Duna, but Duna will be their primary goal, I would say. We are surrounded. Whatever action we take now, it's pretty much GG if the enemy goes full force upon us. Let's go into diplomacy screen. Diplomacy will tell us things. It will tell us things if we can have any allies in terms of Antians under Tripimir or Sclavenians under Vladislav. Vladislav is a-okay with us. Relations improving quite a bit on both fronts. Of course, Sclavenians are at war with Budinians. Sorry, Roxolanians. But the Antians are at war with Budinians and Roxolanians. So, again, anyone that can help would be amazing here.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine first.
Always a pleasure, Tripimir. Always a pleasure. I can go with the range of a marriage with one of these factions. Of course, would love a military alliance, but understandably they're not the greatest in terms of yay. We love you, Darko Venedian tribe. I don't think that's actually gonna work. Low success. A low success. So I'm not gonna go with them at the moment. Let's go with Sclavenians. Let's go with Sclavenians and Vladislav. He might be the guy that will give us the most.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine first.
Let's go on to add offer and demand stuff. May I give you military access? Is that a possibility? They demand and join war.
Stand with you against these darkling foes.
At the moment I'm not war with Budinians and I have no wish to be at war with Budinians. You offer Roxolanians. Wait, the Budinians are the bad? Are the guys? Are we at war with the Budinians or with these? No, Budinians are the bad guys that I'm having issues, right? Right? Yes. Okay. So you offer to fight Roxolanians. So we are offering Roxolanians. I don't want Roxolanians, man. I mean, I don't need another war with them. So no. Again, military alliance. If Jesus, they don't want that, do they? Military access, not both. Again, military access. Rejected the offer. Fine, that's it for you anyway. Though again, we could go offer marriage. Can we offer marriage? Nobody to marry to, it would seem. Vladislav does not have anyone, so there's an issue. Defensive alliance, low. I could still offer it and see maybe they have something to do with that. Military access, again, not gonna work. Military alliance, not gonna work. In general, we are alone. But they did offer, if we wanna fight these, they will fight these. But I am already stretched on all fronts. And I don't wish for another enemy that I can't hold off. The Huns are there. So that's it for my supposed to be allies that I wanted at least to have to be the allies, but that's okay. Okay, so we're continuing on with some forces being built with the attrition heavily hitting us due to the enemy raids, and we'll be waiting for the Geats if Geats do anything in this location. I mean, the problem truly is that without proper roads, I cannot move fast enough and try to do some evil things upon the enemy. They're too far. Duna needs to build into a town. Oh, sorry, in a village. Into village, 3 turns. Oh man, like, does this even work? Is it even worth it anymore? Is it even worth it? You know what? You know, like, choices. We could completely annihilate this and say, well, fuck this, we do not need this area, because at the end of the day, but, or just say no to the village and be happy what we have, because again, we'll get some money back. We'll not get, again, food consumption -15 goes there, so that is a problem, and food is going down heavily. And I mean heavily. There is nothing that can influence the food here in terms of rights. Nope. Nothing. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. Wait out the storm with what little we have and hope the enemy crashes upon us. We'll wait. And wait it out and see what develops and how we're gonna go full defense at the moment and hope for the best. So let's end this turn and see where the winds take us and where the gods make us. The last time I was talking about Europa Barbarorum as a mod being sold as a game maybe down the line, how people would actually perceive it. And that would be a bad mojo generally, because people will say, even if it's an amazing mod becoming a full-fledged game under CA or Sega or whoever, they would be called a rip-off, or be called the worst shit ever. You're selling mods again and all that bullshit that came with the Bethesda. And that's the thing, when one company makes a big mistake, it affects other companies and what their future products could be and how they're perceived as. So games, or should I say mods that are almost like games, like Europa Barbarorum, never have actual proper chance to expand into something more. And Europa Barbarorum alone would demolish anything that CA made in many years, considering the amount of love they put into that mod. But again, that's the thing about mods. Mods are labor of love much more than the labor of for the CA or any other company that makes game for money at the end of the day. But anywho, maybe down the line I do Europa Barbarorum 2. We shall see how this first goes. This beautiful campaign in Attila. For now, it's going badly for us. The Venedians as a tribe might go away completely, be demolished by the Geats, by the Rugians, by the Lugians, by everybody. Rugians on the move again towards us, fast move. We'll see how that's gonna go for them. Lugians did not attack us. A lot of factions. A massive amount of actual factions. Budinians on the move, probably gonna be attacking us now here. Another battle probably, yes. Here comes the battle against for Oium. And honestly, there is no point even trying to kill these guys as is, because defense force is weak as hell. So auto-resolve, full protective stance. Let's see. Oh, our son is gone. Complete death, and we lose a son due to that attack. That was a bad thing. New is dead. He had a wife and another massive force moving left and right between my allies, so to be allies maybe. Killed the New, commanding the blood boars. Our valiant commander has fallen in battle. Honor him. Settlement again sacked. -55. Man, oh man. Rebellion imminent. A lot of Porg at least secured the office, so there is that. The only thing left for us is to truly just move out and attack, even though the integrity is questionable at this very moment. A lot of bad stuff, my dear friends. We might not be able to do much anymore. Let's go down this route. See how this is gonna go for us. Oium again might fall. Decisive defeat. We have uncovered another faction. Sclavanians and the Magirs, whatever the fuck those guys are pretty much a-okay. They love each other. They enjoy each other. And no one, like, there is no point. The Oium is being completely annihilated. Because we went for Duna, we really got fucked because, I mean, okay, we did not expect that 3 factions would immediately demand war against us. To be honest, I did not expect that at all. So what's left for us truly is to see that we do not have a son. He is pretty much dead. He is dead. Borga, you bastard, you have survived some battles indeed. And you're there as you are. Okay, that's it. That reality-wise, the choices are non-existent. This is basically survive for as long as we can, and well, that is it. 55, completely being annihilated by the Lugians, by the Budinians, and we're coming with the Rugians also. So Lugians, and Budinians in one place, and it's coming from the Gochkinsa. Or whatever the fucking thing that is. But, my dear friends, that's gonna be the turn again and see what's gonna happen in the next turn. Because we have one massive army, no need to even raise another army. It's pretty much a GG down the, well, here where we are. We can't defeat any of these forces. They're 2 massive forces just preparing to do the bad and the ugly on us. The so-called wannabe allies do not offer anything to us. We are being gangbanged from all the sides. And we're just awaiting the full-fledged destruction. And let's see again the Geats under on the move. Of course, into our territory. Raiding has completely, well, mostly annihilated our food supply. We did not get the event, strangely enough, from the Hounds. Again, maybe because the Hounds, specifically as a faction, has not yet arrived in our territory. But the other lesser faction. So, no offer of protection and love to the Venedians. The Venedians, again, under King Darko, completely being annihilated due to attrition. Because no food for the stomachs of our men and women. Well, mostly men. So this could be a very short campaign. We shall wait for this next turn and see what happens. And that we're gonna end the video there. Yeah, Oium being attacked by 2 forces, no less. This is the first time I actually see this, by the way. We have 2 forces. Braslav against Goran and Darayabahu. So this is the strange thing, though. Slavic ex-warriors. Oh, but these are the Venedian separatists, no less. The rebels have arisen, but both of those attacking us joined together as an allies. That's the interesting part. But again, no point. I want to do every battle, but there is no point. These guys are pretty much dead on the beginning, on the very start. And that's pretty much it. The Venedian separatists move away. Very tough game, I would say. And again, more of the Rugians on the move. How the hell does that even happen, though? And what I mean by that is, how the hell did they have that long of a distance to walk? And we are, by the way, in forced march. Thankfully, we can retreat. That's a good thing. We can actually retreat while in that stance, the marching stance. That's a big save, by the way, because if I'm not mistaken, told Warhammer, if you are moving like that, you're pretty much fucked. But if we fought the battle in that stance, we would be tired. It would be pretty much the GG for us, and that's it. Roxolanians, man, if it would be like now they are also raiding us, like everybody's raiding us at this point. The civil war in Oium, of course. The separatists, no less. Settlement has been sacked. Attrition again of Dragon Slayers. We're kind of an impressive, but famine is low and going down actually at this point, due to the rebellion itself. And here we have the madness. Another general. The Rugian general. Oium, for Oium. We do try so much to do with it, and yet we can't do anything with it. We have the goddamn rivers of blood Rugians moving to Palteskia, and bad stuff happening all around. But that's for the next turn. Next turn we'll probably will be fighting these guys, even though we are very low on health due to goddamn food attrition. Compared to them, they have quite a bit. They do have quite a bit. They have the Germanic hurlers. We have those naked guys that are useless. We have some level skirmishers. But we have our king, and they have their general. We shall see who does better. And their integrity is way better than ours, of course. So this is gonna be interesting for the next turn. I wish you the very best next time. More love, more drugs, and as always, more Total War Attila.